They're the ones that
The only reason he left the light on in the first place is because in the beginning originally, and they don't know where it is to like find it because they explore, they go around everywhere, even under the beds and everything.
Throwing right away.
Oh, Timbo's stupid.
He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. Get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every
they lost
single
this.
offense in the
You
NFL
saw the last
has
one,
this
right?
sort of route, especially for the tight end position.
Yeah,
And depending on the speed and the run ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some big stats.
It doesn't even have to go overtime. They missed both of them. That's actually very interesting. They gave him the ball on purpose so he could shoot the free throw. They think he's the best player.
Provided you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And they will finally run him down. It's a big one right there.
They're out of the cup. They should have won that game.
Set to go now.
They're not out, but I'm saying they would have to beat OKC, and then also the other teams would have to have a 3-1 record. Like OKC would have to, like basically whoever has the top record in the group moves on, and then the second best, like out of the second best, they compare your point differential, which we have a high point differential. Whoever has the highest metric out of that, those two of them go through for second place, but there's 4 different groups. So it's probably
play action, he'll set up to throw. That's complete to his running back, Chutin. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up
they should have won that game. It's stupid.
gain of 7.
Unnecessary. It's actually bad to do stuff like that too, because you lose confidence.
Really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Stafford fire to cut. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense by executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the
It's already coming down.
They were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Yeah, but it's still coming down. It doesn't matter. Whether it's market manipulation or not, it doesn't matter whether it's stop it.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls
It also happens when it's coming back. It has momentary spikes so people can come back
into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll just get up inside those big bodies up front.
Yeah, because you're scared. You need that money.
Chutin. Touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Good. Wait, for tonight or for Thanksgiving? Why don't you wait until Wednesday? Why don't you wait until Wednesday?
Gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Well, we didn't buy a turkey, so it's, I mean, if you didn't buy the turkey, you can buy the steak for the per turkey.
They'll send a man in.
I know, but I'm saying you didn't buy the turkey. Like, let's say you bought the turkey already.
A play fake. Now Dart. Flush to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete.
But you're already going to buy steak this weekend. Just buy the bigger ones and just cut it up.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. We're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Kittle is the man in motion. Dart going to throw here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. We'll go play action here with Dart. To the left side, he gets back to Mooney. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. Third down coming up.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
Kittle is the man in motion. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll go, and here's Dart. To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Brett Delpit. And the visitors are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Young Wei Koo is set to kick off.
Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. To the air on the first play, Unitas. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Now Unitas to throw. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Run to 4, it's second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
H-in here, they stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. H-in will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. Well, Charles, clearly they wanted to send a message there and impose their will. They score on their opening possession on a drive comprised entirely of rushing the football.
Message sent. I don't know that the team on the other side of the field wanted to receive it, but what a statement on the opening drive. Just run it all the way downfield, no passes. That absolutely sets the tone that they're going to be physical in this game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. That's caught left side by Nabers. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, Unitas. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Well, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
At the Dolphins' 20-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Unitas. He's got Cooper Kupp on the slant. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And the drive starts with a run from Achane. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rolled him right out of bounds. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed, as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Nix to the air. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
First down, Dolphins.
To throw is Nix. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Macklin. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing Nix. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Here's Nix. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Brock Bowers, 28 yards. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Good return up past the 30. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Well, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw, Unitas. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Working out of the gun is Nix. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or 2 short. How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Here's Unitas looking to throw it. That's complete. It's Bashir-Tutin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Unitas. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Unitas will throw.
Quick hitter, he's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
So the penalty declined, and they will keep the yardage on the completion.
And you could almost see him compartmentalize there throughout the route. Fought hard at the line of scrimmage, a lot of hand checking throughout the route. Great job staying focused on the football and pulling it in through the contact.
Unitas.
And this is going to be intercepted.
It's a manner start on this very field for the Raiders, Charles Woodson.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick six to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the 1st half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick six. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
Crew able to connect on the extra point. And that will take us to the end of the 1st half of play.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the 2nd half gets started.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Yeah. What's up? How you doing? Did you work today? Or are you gonna go to work later? So wait, when does like your internship or the program end? Under the same program? Hello? So wait, are you looking for corporate positions right now or no? So how, so wait, you extended it for another 6 months, right? Okay, is that the same position or a different position? Oh, okay. All right. You must like it then. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's gonna get a lot hotter during the summer, so look out. And why would you extend it then? Yeah, but wouldn't like a corporate position be like what is it? All right. Yeah, but I mean, you're still doing the WGU. You're still going to school, right? Yeah. So at least you got time to like finish that up, and then like you got to work, like you got work on your resume, and then you got that degree and stuff. But how much? Like you only got a few courses left, so you don't have to pay that much out of pocket, right? Yeah, for like, that's not crazy. I mean, if you have the money, it's not crazy. Yeah. I mean, keep up with it because honestly, once you get the like degree, everything gets like it trends down basically. For sure. All right. That's like the minimum essentially. All right. That's the just not even get filtered out by AI, bro. All right. All right. All right. All right.